The rewards of helping cook with mom and dad. And this is Ashy, the rewards of helping cook with mom.
Eating onions. Happy Sunday. We are home from church and we are just getting out Papa and Grandma's mission blog so we can read all about what they're doing. We're about to have a FaceTime phone call with them. We get to talk to them sometimes on Sundays. We're so excited to talk to them. And then we are going to get to it with everybody making their part of Thanksgiving.
I'm doing pie.
I'm doing turkey. Now guys, we'll have to tell you we had a little bit of a turkey misunderstanding, which I will get to a little bit later. But needless to say, I learned my lesson about thawing a turkey.
So I'm printing out all the recipes and we're gonna get started because you kind of have to be scheduled to be able to get that many things ready at one time. So we're excited to have our very first Thanksgiving dinner on our own.
Slow people there, or do they put the fast people there?
Fast people.
They put the fast people there because they have to run after the fast people on the other team. Ashbash, I saw you as goalie. Or is that the position you think you want to do?
No.
Did you see the final goal of the season?
Is it just awesome?
Okay, we are starting our Thanksgiving Day prep. All right, Turin's getting bacon in the oven. It's the easiest way to bake it without a giant bacon smell in your oven. Okay, we couldn't let a Sunday go by without doing our charcuterie board, so we did it a little bit different today. Instead of doing our traditional one, we are doing a nacho one. So we're gonna load on all the things: olives, cheese, rotisserie chicken, avocado, sour cream, everything we can find, and make ourselves some delicious nachos because everybody's gonna be hungry. We're not gonna be eating until much later today. Doing a great job, Turbo. I can tell that you're really loving it too.
Yep. I'm doing it. I did it like this.
Do you wanna invite your friends over to make sweet potatoes this week?
Yes.
Were you helping Turin with a fork? Ooh, you did awesome.
Are these sweet potatoes?
Those are sweet potatoes and we're gonna put marshmallows and bacon on them. And they're gonna be amazing.
Don't we get to like smash them?
So we're gonna boil them and then we're gonna put them in a bowl where we use the mixer to mix it with a bunch of other stuff.
I'm gonna get the marshmallows.
You're gonna help with the marshmallows. I think you love marshmallows because they're sweet and you love everything sweet. Okay, Ava's gonna help shave the sweet potatoes so we can get those boiling. And then Turin is gonna start mixing things for the sweet potato recipe.
The marshmallows.
Ava's just excited for the marshmallows. Hey you guys, things are getting serious in here. Turin is over there working on the sweet potatoes. Ashton is getting out the celery to start his stuffing. And Ava is still shaving sweet potatoes.
I don't know stuffing.
Mom's cutting sweet potatoes so we can get those boiling. All right, Dad is helping finish off our nachos. They just came out of the oven. He's putting fresh avocado on top, a little sour cream.
The nachos.
Ashy is about to start cutting the celery. Now, Ashy, when you cut celery, you have to cut the end off of each end and throw it away. But remember, safety first with cutting, so don't ever get anywhere close to your fingers, okay? Reminding me that he's gonna hold it with his right hand and cut with his left hand because he's a lefty. Poor Ashy doesn't have a lefty mom to teach him how to do lefty things, huh?
It's kind of hard.
Yeah, celery's hard to cut. Good job, buddy.
All right, so I had mentioned I learned a particular lesson about this fowl we call a turkey.
So Justin and I have hosted Thanksgiving many times, but we've never been in charge of the turkey because we've always had somebody there more experienced that offered to make it. So this is our very first turkey that we're making on our own.
So when Lindsay bought the turkey the other day, it was frozen solid. And I just assumed that the way to thaw a turkey is the same way you thaw any meat. I stuck it in the sink, filled it with hot water, and went to bed. Well, I woke up and Lindsay said, babe, you can't do that. You can't thaw a turkey like that. I said, well, why not? It's like any other piece of poultry. Anyway, so sure enough, guys.
I knew right away when I got down here to the sink and the water was lukewarm and the turkey was just as soft as could be. I knew that that bird had seen its day and we were done.
Yeah, so needless to say, the bird died twice. And
you usually have to thaw a turkey in the fridge for a very long time, that's the very best way to thaw it. But if you can't and you're in a hurry, it's a very delicate process. You have to keep the water very cold, because the problem is you have to get the inside of the turkey to thaw without getting the outside of the turkey too dangerously warm. So you have to keep the sink running, and you have to keep changing the water, keep ice in there. You have to keep rotating the turkey so it's not outside of the water. It's kind of a tricky process.
Which we didn't know any of it, so.
I knew.
She knew, but she put me in charge of it, so it's okay. Anyway, so we have remedied the situation. We have a new turkey. It has been defrosting now for
5 hours in that
5 hours,
process
I suppose.
I just told you about.
And then it's gonna go on the Traeger for another 4. So I learned my lesson.
But he's going to nail the smoking part of it because he's an amazing cook, and we cannot wait to try it.
Dad's brushing Annabelle.
Guys, there is an overwhelming amount of hair. I could make another dog with this amount of hair I'm getting off of her. But she's just happy as can be here.
Annabelle, how is it? Yay!
Okay, I've got to give a shout out to Turn because he's done this all by himself. He has this mixed together. He's got this, which is waiting to be mixed with our cooked sweet potatoes. So he's gonna dump those in now. We're gonna mix them together. But he's done all this on his own, and it's a ton of ingredients.
Ashy Bash, are you being a good helper?
Yeah. He's cutting it so small. What he didn't realize when he picked stuffing is that you have to chop up a million things.
I thought it was just gonna be like mashed potato, but it isn't.
Stuffing is a fine art.
Everything has to be fresh.
Look how small that is.
It's worth all the chopping.
There you go. Ready for this one? Are you ready for this?
Ava has been waiting all day to make her pie.
Guys, she's making a Toll House chocolate chip pie.
We just got this recipe off the internet and we have never made it before, but anything chocolate
flour.
chip is just gonna be amazing.
Now again, guys, my vices in life, just chocolate chip cookies.
He was
And
all about
Lindsay.
this pie. Oh my god.
You do! The rewards of helping cook with mom and dad. And this is Ashy, the rewards of helping cook with mom.
Eating onions. And what's funny is he actually loves them.
All right, you guys, I was in charge of turkey, and you know what? I kind of think I nailed it. Oh, yeah.
Turkey, 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 turkey.
Yes, we have 2 different kinds of ice cream for this pie. It's about to go in the oven. Are you just licking the spoon again?
Yeah.
When do I get to lick some?
All right, you guys, Landon and I have now been tasked to do the mashed taters.
He's been so patient. It's a job you have to do last second, and he's been waiting all day for his job.
So Landon has boiled the potatoes. He has now mixed in the butter, the garlic, the whipped cream. Now, what are we doing, Lando?
We're mixing it together.
Then we're gonna add some sour cream, and then it's gonna be mwah.
Mom.
All right, you guys, Mom has outdone herself this time. So much so that she is now documenting her labors.
Well, no, I'm just gonna do a blog post with some of our favorite recipes. Okay, so we have a couple of recipes that we learned to love over the years that I'm going to share with you. Our sweet potato recipe, it has marshmallow drizzle and also bacon. That's a recipe you're going to want to check out. And then our stuffing is all homemade from scratch, but it's not super hard as long as you're prepared. So I'm going to share both of those recipes on the blog and just everything that we did for a super last minute Thanksgiving, because we don't always have a ton of time to prepare for things, but you can still make it beautiful. Okay guys, what's your favorite so far?
This one. And the pie.
We haven't had the pie yet.
What's the one you held up? The stuffing? Ashy, her favorite's the stuffing. Landon, what's your favorite so far?
Potatoes.
Potatoes, that's the one you made.
And the pie.
And the pie. Daddy, what's your favorite?
I'm gonna have to go with probably the sweet potatoes.
Really?
Right here, Turbo.
Turn, your turn.
Good job, bud.
Over the turkey, because the turkey is amazing.
Turkey's amazing, but I'm gonna go sweet potatoes here.
Everything's amazing. Turbo, what's your favorite?
Mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes, Lando. All right, Ash, what's your favorite?
This and this and that.
Your whole plate?
Potatoes, sweet potatoes, and what?
No, not those two, no.
Okay,
no,
so
no.
stuffing, sweet potatoes, and mashed potatoes. All kid made. My favorite is the stuffing, mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes, and turkey. I love all of it.
My least favorite is the roll.
Yeah, we totally burned the rolls.
All right, guys, so I want to know what you learned in primary today. We have the chorister over there. Guide us, oh chorister. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.
Peace, be still, still, on this night. Heaven's light, peace, peace, Prince of Peace, Healer of men, peace again, peace.
That's the first verse. They just barely started learning that Christmas song today, and they all know it that well. I'm kind of proud of them.
Guys, that is the product of having your mom as the chorister.
Which means they've been hearing it play over and over again, because when you're the chorister, you have to know the song better than everybody else. Otherwise, you stand up there and sound really dumb. Did you say it's really annoying that your mom's the chorister?
No, it's annoying that you play the song so much.
Oh.
Ava, what do you got in your mouth there?
An orange.
An orange.
She's eating part of the tablescape.
And Ava's pie. Whoa. And then what are we gonna put on it? Some more cookies.
Cookie ice cream too.
Yummy.
He scooped another one. I skipped one.
1. Justin.
1.
Ashley would like cookie dough.
Oh.
Here comes the pie. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I've been teasing Justin all day because he's like, Lindsay, it's not Thanksgiving. And I'm like, Justin, people have Thanksgiving meals before Thanksgiving Day. And we just wanted to have a fun little Thanksgiving dinner with our little family for the very first time.
Turkey!
And I'll be honest, it kind of was one of those days that just made my mama heart happy, because I got to spend one-on-one time with each of the kids making their own little side, and it just made me think about all the many years to come and how I hope that they'll want to make these with me for the rest of their lives. Just one of those days where it was fun to spend time together as a family and to remember all that we're grateful for and just have an awesome meal. And if I will say so myself, it was one of the best Thanksgiving meals we've ever had.
I think it was. The turkey ended up amazing. Everyone's dish was amazing. So yeah, I think this was a home run for sure. So Lindsay, good job, babe.
Well, it was a group effort. It was everybody. Everyone was such a good help. I just have to give a shout out to Cute Turin, because he was in charge of the sweet potatoes. And I started off helping him, but I ended up getting busy helping other kids do their sides, and he ended up doing 90% of it by himself, and it was not an easy recipe. He had to do different bowls, mix different things, and he nailed it. I was so proud of him.
Nailed it. High five the camera.
And I've always been intimidated at making a turkey. I've always been intimidated at doing the entire Thanksgiving meal. So I'm feeling like today was a total success.
Agreed. And guys, Annabelle had a little turkey, and guys, there is tryptophan in turkey, and tryptophan makes you tired, and she just is pretty much chilling.
Are you so tired, Annabelle? Reminder to check out my blog. I'm going to be posting some of our very favorite recipes. If you're still looking for some recipes for Thanksgiving, definitely check out my blog. I know a lot of people feel opinionated that you can't start Christmas before Thanksgiving. However, I will warn you in advance that now that we've had our little Thanksgiving dinner, we are going to start putting up Christmas the next few days in our vlogs, because as you know, Turin and I are heading out of town this week, and then when we get back, there's gonna be one day and we are gonna be straight into Thanksgiving, and I love to come home from Thanksgiving and have Christmas all ready to go, because it's quite the process.
Guys, and I will be playing Mr. Mom from home. I'll be working from home, and I will be momming. Is that a word? Is that a verb?
No,
Momming.
Dad.
I'm putting it in the dictionary. I'm momming.
And I will forewarn you that he is incredible at juggling it all. He is the best dad. I never have to worry that anything's going to slip up. All that I know is that when I get back, they're not gonna want me to come home because he's so much more fun than I am. And I come home to a lot of laundry.
Who wants to go boating when mom's out of town?
No.
You guys are.
But I'm not going in the water.
Okay. All right, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
Not Thanksgiving.
I love